Morticia and Champagne both were ASMRs.
I swear to God, I was so gagged when you told me Morticia was not because I was like,
Imbued
are you
with
fucking
divine
there?
power from birth. And Morticia seemed to seek to steal Champagne's essence for herself. But luckily, Champagne had some good friends to come to his rescue.
Oh, really? Who?
Like,
It was the Troll Slayers.
It was the Troll Slayers.
fucking Troll Slayers.
We
Got
slayed
slayed.
the ultimate troll.
I was gonna say slayed something else other than a troll.
A domestic abuser.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Gagged.
Gagged still.
And yeah, she's dead now.
Champagne choked her.
Rest in pieces, you motherfucking.
Yeah, Champagne
bitch.
fucking choked the shit out of her.
Yeah,
Shinji style.
Choked her to death.
She's like, shut up. Yeah, it was an Evangelion reference. Thanks, guys, for catching that.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, as you all stand about here in the dark main hall of the Wolfhold, nearly silent, except for the low moaning winds over the nearby hills, as well as Champagne's quiet sobs. All of you are suddenly startled by the distant sound of a baby crying.
Oh, hell no.
She was pregnant. And like crawls out of her.
Oh
The
my
game
god.
continues. No!
No.
It was her who was pregnant, guys, not me!
Wolf wants to sniff out the child
Um.
to locate it. I mean,
Yeah, easy enough. For a trained hunter like you, as well as the wails that echo through the halls, lead you pretty close to it, not too far, just up those stairs that Morticia had been originally perched upon, seemingly leading into the main rooms and stuff of the Russ family. You find an actually like quite nice and softly decorated nursery where the rest of the architecture is very, devoted to like brutalism and like hunting trophies and war trophies and stuff. Yeah, you see a very nice nursery decorated like a gentle like grassland and hillland, with a very ornate looking crib, that just by looking at it you can tell has probably carried many generations of Russ in their infancy. And in it, yeah.
Sebastian's room.
Yeah, you imagine probably Sebastian, when he was but a babe, was in here at some point. But maybe not exactly this room, but certainly this crib. And yeah, you see a wailing babe wrapped up in scarlet silks.
What does it look like?
As it kind of as you peer over it, sensing your attention and your presence, immediately kind of its wails soften, and you can see it's not like a newborn. It's certainly getting closer to the toddler stage. You'd reckon probably nearly 2 years old, maybe.
Oh my god. Oh well, I mean, I guess that depends on the race.
Yeah.
I forgot about the other race.
This is human, totally human baby.
Oh, okay.
Soft looking, steely, silvery gray hair, like the other Russ, and bright, kind of deep brown eyes like the other Russ children. Well, not Morticia. Morticia had very deep, almost black eyes, but it looks up at you, its eyes shimmering, its lip quivering.
Wolf picks it up by. Does it have like a shirt on?
Yeah, it has like kind of the blankets kind of fall away as it
I just want to pick it up by like the neck, like the scruff.
yeah, it's got like just a simple, soft, tunic and trousers on, kind of, for babies. Yeah, you're able to easily just hoist it up.
The hell is that?
Cub.
Ooh.
Oh, like a larva. Okay.
Like a chick?
Like a hatchling.
I think so.
You're really telling me you all don't know what a baby is?
Well, I've never seen one. I may have heard of one, but
Wolf shakes it around a little in front of Sebastian.
Stop that! Stop that! Give him here.
Okay, he does.
Sebastian kind of like takes it and then immediately, it's obvious that he does not also know how to really handle him, and so kind of awkwardly holds him.
Sweetgrass when we need her.
I know.
Yeah, the baby does begin to kind of cry a bit more, in Sebastian's awkward hands, and yeah, Sweetgrass, it's like, give him here, and she takes the baby. Oh my god.
Drawing
Yeah,
the-
literally, that was literally us.
Are there no like servants around or anything?
They got
Um,
right away.
Yeah, a lot of them you get the sense that, well, I'll just say like over a short amount of time, you find that a lot of them have been confined to their quarters.
Oh.
Many of them not um, immediately, succumbing to Sebastian's takeover and stuff. Either scared of Lord Lupin or loyal to him. You don't know. But yeah, you'll find like all of them pretty much confined in their quarters, as well as a lot of guards are in the dungeons.
Oh.
You guys should probably find a pretty gruesome scene in like the guardhouse, where probably about a dozen or so men have been like killed in their sleep.
Oh.
You do this? He says to Sebastian.
Oh, no, that must have been the guards that Morticia charmed.
Yeesh.
Where's Champagne?
Champagne is back in the hall, next to Morticia's body. I think he hasn't moved it from there.
Wolf goes to him.
I think that Champagne, are they coming here? Are you like guys somewhere in the house, walking around? Or are you all coming back to the hall?
I think everyone's coming back.
Yeah, Wolf is for sure coming.
I think at that point, Champagne is gonna try to carry Morticia in his weak arms. And he's gonna stand up, probably not looking at anyone in the face. And when he senses that you are like near, he says, "No, nobody follows me. Okay, you all stay here. Don't even think about getting close. It's except you." And at that, Champagne turns around and looks at Sebastian and says, if you have some respect left for your family, you will come with me." And Champagne starts walking out of the house towards the garden. I don't know if there's a garden, like a back part of the building.
Yeah, you can see that on one of the hills that the wolf hole is built into. It's kind of like this gentle slope, where there is some like wildflowers and root vegetables and stuff being cultivated.
Wolf takes the baby. Oh, I forgot Sweetgrass has it. Never mind.
Yes, you guys. She
I forgot.
like turns away from you.
Damn.
I'm not letting you brute.
God, Sweetgrass is gonna, or Wolf is gonna drop kick her.
I think that while Champagne walks, oh my god, now I remember that Champagne is almost completely naked. No boots, no clothes, only like just little breeches from his outfit that were completely tattered. So he's walking I think shivering from the cold.
Oh yeah, very
And
windy,
he's-
very windy.
Oh yeah, they're super cold. But I don't think they care. They will like tell Sebastian while they walk to get a shovel and some fancy clothes, like I don't know if a carpet or something, like just fancy clothes. Uh, and then Champagne goes close to a tree or something and leaves Morticia on the ground and grabs a shovel and starts digging a hole in the ground. And doesn't even wait for Sebastian to help. Just he starts doing it, and yeah, he's gonna just dig for a while.
Damn.
Eventually, I guess, Champagne is gonna like, grab some of the clothes Sebastian brought, and I think he's gonna cast prestidigitation on Morticia's face to clean a little bit the blood and the tears and all the dirt she had on her face. And the last thing he does is grab the Port Town dagger he bought for her, the one she used to torture them,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna like leave it between her hands. And with that, he's gonna give her like a little kiss and start burning her with like a lot of dirt just next to Sebastian. And I imagine that while they're both doing that, um, I don't know. I don't think Champagne is even looking at him. He's just doing this without locking eyes with Sebastian. And at what point he says, "So, how does it feel, eh? To know that we both kill Russ tonight?" uh, no, no. Only I killed Russ. Sebastian. And at that, Champagne turns around to look at him, right in the eyes, while they're imagine like they're finishing burying Morticia, and he says, "Sebastian, it was her, okay? You will have to live with this for the rest of your life, because we all know here what really happened. But if anybody asks, it was Morticia who killed your father. Understood?"
He kind of like stares out over the hills for a bit. Um, the sky like only just now beginning to get that soft gray of the coming sun, and he kind of looks out into the distance, and he's like, "I think if one thing I there's one thing I learned tonight, it's how dangerous secrets are."
Wolf cares about you, you know? He never invites anyone to hunt. Just you. I, I sometimes think deep down he still hates me. He, he hates me, I don't know. But I don't mind it, okay? Because I care about him. So if you hurt him, this too shall be your destiny. You understood? This won't be your punishment. Don't worry about it. You will have one. You will. But not what you think. Not in front of the crown. But in front of the gods. You understood? And I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
Yippee! I'm so good at this. I'm gonna start using this more. Just don't roll. Okay, 22.
22. He kind of cuts an like a look at you. His brows like furrow, and you get the sense, yeah, that he was like, "How dare you talk to me like that?" But then he sees like this steeliness, um, in your eyes, and he's like, "Hmm." I think that well, I always understood it as it's better to get your licks in here on this plane rather than before the gods, but I saw what you are in that room.
Then you know what
Some
I'm capable of. Something I didn't even know myself.
hmm.
I think Champagne starts walking, and he just walks without him, and without turning around, he says, "You will come north with us. That will be your punishment. To see war for what it really is." Yeah, and Champagne lets him. I don't know if he stays there next to the grave.
Yeah, he stays there for a few more moments, just as
Yeah,
the sun
Champagne
begins to
goes.
peak over the horizon.
I go in.
Did you take anything off of Morticia's body?
Yeah, I took her rings.
Uh, she has uh, two rings and a glittering bracelet uh, that I think you would take. Um, one ring you recognize, it's the same kind of like dark metallic ring carved with images of wolves and run and hunt. That Sebastian wears and Helena wears, as well as Lord Lupin. Um, you can tell it's magical. Um, the other ring looks very familiar as well, as Wolf seems to have recently purchased a more powerful version of it. So you can just recognize it's a ring of protection +1.
AC is one.
AC and saving throws +1.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking that shit.
In the
She doesn't need it anymore.
the bracelet um uh da, 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 um enhances magical abilities, you can tell, but you'd have to spend some time with it to really see how.
Yeah. Can you
um
write those things for me? I'm writing them, but
sure.
just in case. A ring of
um
protection. Okay.
but yeah, eventually Champagne comes back, um his hands covered in dirt and mud, his feet as well.
The feet peak from when we arrived to Reinhard. Very
No,
nicely.
don't bring that up.
Um, in the meantime, while Champagne was outside bearing, I'm sure that took a little bit of time. Um, can Dog snoop around the wolf hold?
Sure, what's she looking for?
I think she wants to look for any sort of documents or anything that might not have been finalized regarding the baby coming into power over the Russ.
Or that's
I'll help dog.
If that's even a thing she could find, you
Um,
know.
you can certainly snoop around for stuff like that, but I think
Okay.
you get the sense that um, that wouldn't like still be like a document thing. That is just simply the monarch has decreed it, you know, and so that is how it can. That's how it will be. Um, um, and if there were any documentation, it probably would still be, since how fresh the decision was. It's probably still at Androra.
Yeah.
But you can certainly still look around for other sorts of documents, like anything, you know.
Sure.
So give me an investigation.
All right.
I help dog.
Mother.
Thanks.
Yes. So you have advantage.
16.
16. Um, you do some snooping, particularly in Lord Lupin's room, in his study. Um, his covered body, like I imagine his body is still there, but covered, at this point. And you kind of search through the desk and stuff that's there. You definitely find, I'll say, some like letters from the Cult of the Coin talking about loans and stuff, as well as some very high profile sales, like the rest were selling some heirlooms and whatnot.
Damn, they were broke.
Yes. And I will say that you find a little hidden, like a false bottom of one of the drawers. But as you kind of slide it back, you see that it leads to like a sort of strong box that is locked.
Easy work.
Your guess takes like 3 steps away.
uh,
I remember what happened the last few times.
I don't know. I mean, I bet it's fine.
You see, he's like barely holding on to his cane.
You'll see. She'll try to open it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
Wait, is that a chest?
A strong box that's been found in Lord Lupin's
Ooh.
desk.
Damn. The last 10 gold pieces the rest have.
No, literally.
Good shit right there.
Hello. Oh my god, a 15.
Yeah, 15. You kind of are jimmying and working at this lock. It is. You think you could get it? It's just right now you're a bit tired from that very intense fight. And yeah, 15 just doesn't do it.
Okay. Is it like big and heavy, or is it
It
manageable?
is a little heavy. It seems to be made pretty solidly, but it's certainly able to be carried.
All right. I guess dog will carry it back down. She says, well, I don't know what's in this. I can't really get it right now, but it was in his desk, so maybe we can crack it a little bit later with Sebastian and stuff. To Nurgash.
Sounds genius. I can work on my puzzle box while you do that.
Oh yeah.
I will remind you, his body is in the room.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Dog. I could help and just get him to tell us. Points at the body.
That's kind of weird. But if you think it'll help.
Absolutely. And Nurgash will cast to speak with the dead.
Wait, Nurgash. I don't like
Huh?
when you do that. I'm going to
Well,
leave.
leave the room.
Oh,
Okay.
Wolf puts a hand on Lysander's shoulder.
Yes, Wolf?
Let the man cook.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave. Goodbye.
Make sure champagne doesn't run away or anything.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, Wolf also actually leaves. He doesn't.
Hey, fair enough.
Nurgash
Yeah,
is a dog.
you
Just checked him for a key or something.
Of course.
Where's the fun in that?
as you imbue your staff with the magical power of death,
How-
this like sea mist pours off of it under the cloak or under the sheet that's been thrown over Lupin's body, and you see under the body, under the silk, you see the chest suddenly fill with air, and the body sits up.
are you sure you know what you're doing?
Do I ever really know what I'm doing, dog?
I thought so.
Well, you'll be disappointed then.
Gulp. She's scared.
Does it just sit up? Is it waiting?
It is seemingly waiting for your questions. Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, Nurgash was gonna ask something about Sebastian, but he's forgotten. Where's the key that opens that strong box?
I wear it on a necklace.
Is he wearing a necklace?
As you pull the sheet off of him, and you pull open the collar of his tunic, yes, he is wearing a necklace.
Oh,
And you
that's
see
enough.
a
Thank you.
you see a small, shiny silver key on it.
Okay.
Yoink. Dog takes it.
Is it 3 questions or?
5, I think.
I believe it's
I was gonna say, is it 3 or
Yeah,
5?
it's 5. No, it's 5.
Can you think of anything, dog? What's the Rust family's darkest secret?
Oh yeah, good one.
Always looking out. We've stumped him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
You
what he
gagged
would
him.
consider the rest of his family's darkest secrets.
I am gagged.
He gasps out, the betrayal between two brothers.
You knew that already, right?
Yeah, I guess we did.
Question, are we recording this? I remember Johnny asked that.
Yes.
Is it common knowledge, like, where Morticia's from?
What do you mean where she's from?
Like with, like, she's adopted, right?
She's a bastard.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah. And Lord Lupin legitimized her, so.
Is it common knowledge, like, who her mother is?
No.
Alright.
Yes, ask the dog, please.
Yo.
I don't want to be
Unless
rude.
Jenny has something. I'm just trying to make these 5 questions worth it.
I thought of something, but I forgot. So give me a second to think about it.
Gosh dang it, Jenny.
Okay,
Who,
you have 4 questions.
Well, 3 now.
Oh, right. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Who's the mother of Morticia?
A she-elf. Her name escapes me.
Damn.
What the
Ah.
fuck? Don't even remember this bitch.
Oh well.
She sent me the baby.
In the mail.
I didn't even remember her.
Give me
Why?
both of you give me an insight check.
Wait, what's your insight, Nurkash?
It was a 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nurgash ain't swinging much.
16.
16, given the lack of, like, motive or, like, will within the corpse, it's very easy, to see that, the corpse is actually kind of the spirits of Lord Lupin, what last vestiges are left and you're able to talk to here, are troubled and confused by this, unable to recall the woman's name.
Okay.
Two
Nurkash,
more?
he seems like he's like confused. He doesn't know why he doesn't know.
Why would he know who all the mother of his children are? Never mind. That's probably not good.
Fuck. I feel like there are so many good questions to ask. I can't think of a single fucking one. Let me open this lockbox. Let me open this lockbox. See what's inside.
Well, we'll see if there's better information after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the key, it easily pops open. It's not trapped or anything. Inside you see are, two, not very big, but certainly as you pick them up, there's some heft to them, like silk pouches. And as you pull them open, they are filled with, diamonds. You think that, each bag has a diamond worth 500 gold and 2 diamonds worth 250 gold each.
Oh my.
And, they're, yeah, that's all you find. You find those 2 pouches, and what looks to be an old, wedding band.
Okay. Dog will take them, to distribute to everyone. Hold on, I have to be right back. Jay locked out of the apartment.
Oh. Dog fucking dashes out of the room. No, I imagine dog is still there. So,
She's just
yeah.
running out.
Two more questions for Lord Lupin.
Wait,
I
we're
mean,
gonna
I guess-
split that. some reason.
What?
Keep on. No, keep going.
No, you tell me. You may give me an idea.
No, I was about to.
I don't mind also if you want to open the floor to the rest of the party. For...
Anyone got any questions? Your guest like shouts in his mind.
I mean, okay, personally, I don't think Champagne will want to partake on this shit, so they're not giving you answers. But Issa,
Issa can
if,
talk.
like,
I don't.
DM, do you? Okay.
I don't care.
Why don't you like? If you're going for that part of who is the mother of Morticia and why he doesn't know who she is, where did he meet her, or how was she? Like something about her that wasn't her name. Like where did he meet her?
Or ask about this fucking child.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
To be
Who's the
honest, I
child's
was
mother?
about to ask. I was about to ask like why he chose his heir over or the baby over Sebastian.
I think we all know that.
I disagree. He's perfect. Okay, no, that's a fair one. Jenny, did you think of yours?
No, it's like pissing me off.
Okay. Well, yeah, Nurgash will ask that then. Who's the mother of your? You would understand this. Who's the mother of your heir?
A young girl from Maverstead. Her father owns many of the stables. Had to keep him from the Alars.
How John are we talking? Oh, this fucking guy gives me the creeps.
Oh, wait, fucking I remembered.
Go ahead, tell me.
But I know we only have one question left, so you might want a different one. But I was gonna tell you to ask why the Russes are so broke. What happened to all their money?
Is that something I know from history?
No, I mean it seems to be a very recent problem.
Okay. Then yeah, since
Wait. We actually know that. I think. I don't know if this is because, like, DM, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's because, one, Sebastian spends a lot of money going to brothels and spending on shit of, like, clothes, and second, because Lord Roos had to pay a lot of people to keep them shut up because Morticia was killing, peasants and servants.
I mean, that's the information you have. You don't know if Lord Lupin will have any more.
Sebastian also told me it was Helena spending all the money.
And Sebastian, blames Helena. So.
We're getting two conflicted stories.
Certainly, if there's a better question, you could ask that one instead. But
Does anyone have any better questions?
No, that one's interesting.
Yeah.
Lysander, I know you want to ask a question.
No, la. I don't want to hear this.
Well, I guess we're going with your question, Jenny.
yeah, okay. What happened to the rest of his money?
What to all your money?
Why are they so broke, yo?
Why are y'all so broke, yo?
Coin wasted away by my ingrate son.
Damn.
Coin wasted away by my murderous daughter.
Oh. Wow, Helena is fucking innocent.
Yeah.
I told you guys. I told you.
That she did nothing
I fucking told you guys. I fucking told you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, the dog was in the room with me, so it made canonical sense.
That is so fucking funny.
Also, we don't know Helena's not a murderer, to be fair.
She's
Yes,
literally.
that's true.
She's the fucking queen. Leave her alone.
She's done nothing wrong.
Well, that's Isabel.
Yeah.
Champagne's got her eyes on another girl already.
And another Russ.
Yeah.
Going straight for the another Russ girl. Oh yeah, man.
Well, this time
But with that,
Martin will
with that
probably
final
kill you.
question, Lord Lupin exhales the very last of your magical air, and he slumps back to the floor.
Rest well, old man.
Thank you.
That was awful.
It doesn't normally respond after I run out of questions.
You do that a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
I guess we should go
Here
back.
has advised me to not answer questions like those.
Well, let's go. Find the rest of them.
Yeah, I'll just say for convenience sake, you all reconvene back in the main hall.
Alright, now since it's a ritual spell, it's used on Morticia.
Oh. Dead in the
I am-
ground?
I'm not
Yeah,
letting you do
yeah.
that.
I forgot.
I am
Yeah,
not
she
fucking letting you do that.
she has been
I
buried.
forgot.
Yeah.
For some reason, like, my mind forgot that she was already buried.
I did it for a reason. I'm not letting you get close to her, man. I'm killing you before doing that.
Go ahead.
Damn.
No, I won't kill you. But I'm gonna be mad. Just don't do it.
Well, I
What
can't
we do
now.
with body.
What do wolves do with their bodies?
Wolf's been told that was wrong.
They eat the dead.
Nothing wasted.
Ew. Even the guts?
Even the guts.
I hope we're not talking about my father.
Hey, what do you do with your dead relatives? Is there like some ritual?
Cremation is always the go-to. Some Russ family members have elected to be buried out in the hills. There are many cairn stones. I think my father probably would have preferred that.
What you want.
I guess I want to give the old man at least a small ounce of respect.
Mm. We'll go back and get the body. And like fling it over his shoulder.
Harump. Yeah, I'll say recently you guys go out and bury Lord Lupin. Yeah, you see there's like a hill, about like a 10-minute hike outside the Wolf Hold. That's got these kind of oblong carved stones that kind of evoke vague like facial patterns and stuff. And yeah, these must be like the cairn stones and the graves of past Rust family members. And Sebastian goes about, yeah, digging a grave for his father. And he's like, I'll have to, I suppose, find the time to work on a stone for the old man. Or just hire someone. He just shrugs.
Is there like nearby? Is there like just a normal ass stone laying around?
Oh yeah. The hills here are very rocky.
Yeah, Wolf just picks it up and throws it right where like he buried him. Like totally half-assed, just like drops it.
Yeah.
The baby?
No. A rock. A rock. Sebastian
Like a good
chuckles and he's
Spartan.
like, good enough.
Damn.
We're done here.
I think so.
Let's burn it down. No, he doesn't say that.
Does he still have the baby?
Sweetgrass has the baby.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Sweetgrass has the baby.
I'm just looking at the baby.
I'll say honestly, as you guys are kind of preparing to, I imagine, head back to Andorra, I'll see you guys find Sweetgrass is actually handing the baby off to some beleaguered and anxious-looking like housemaids. One very like elderly woman you imagine was probably like the governess or whatever of the house.
Witness.
She takes the child from Sweetgrass. She's holding the baby and she's like, thank the mother you all dealt with that demonic girl.
Oh.
Dope.
Cool.
You're welcome. I guess.
She
Yeah,
killed Lupin.
Oh, whoa! They all start to like gasp and
He did.
they all kind of like turn to Sebastian then. And there's some like dark murmurs amongst the there's like kind of a small crowd that is gathered at this point. And Sebastian's like, go about
Wolf gives him like a thumbs up.
go about normal operations. I must go to the capital. I must see the queen, and I shall return. Or Helena, one of us will. This is all a lot. I just.
He lost father and sibling. Give space.
They all like kind of a few like gasp in fear, but they all like kind of hastily bow and go about cleaning up the wolf hole and stuff and returning to their lives, their peasant lives.
That ought to teach him.
So yeah, by now, Lysander, the horses you had conjured have disappeared, so you have to reconjure them if you want to ride back to Andorra.
I mean, yeah.
Good man, good man. You summon whoosh, from your hat a
Fucking horses.
yes, like oddly like swollen and like beef, almost more like cows in some regards. It's like
Ew.
he's getting like
One
farm
is
animals
red.
mixed up.
One is green.
And
One is
dog, you divided you have the 2 pouches of diamonds.
Yeah, I guess she like, laid them out for everybody to grab their share.
As you're pouring the pouches out, the first pouch you see is actually faintly embroidered with the letter H, and the second pouch is faintly embroidered with the letter M. You couldn't see it in the dark. You couldn't quite tell in the dark study, but now with the kind of orangish rising sun sky, you can see now. The pouch that has the letter H on it, the diamonds come out. The pouch with the letter M on it, the diamonds come out, as well as a small stone carved with some magical runes that looks very, very familiar.
That one have your name, Sebastian.
Huh?
It's a S, right?
That's an M, Wolf.
Oh, he hasn't been
Fuck.
saying
Wolf like flips out his Bible and reads it again.
As you look at this dark gray stone with these blue etchings on it, immediately you recognize that it is a sending stone.
Oh.
The other half, you would imagine, of a sending stone you found long ago.
Oh no.
Can't
Oh, this
be.
bitch was evil.
What the fuck? we still have that old sending stone?
You have it.
I think, yeah, Dog did have it.
I want to say you
remember.
do. I want to say you do have it still.
Yeah, Doug has it.
The one
She'll
from
try.
before I played with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
From when we killed Nana Nettle.
Before
Yeah, yeah,
Lysander
yeah.
was even in the party.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's what. It was.
But yeah, as you fish deep in your pack. You find it's actually in a small lead box that Gideon had given you. Actually, I don't think Gideon. I think Lord Forrester gave it actually as a means to,
Oh yeah.
block the magic. So it couldn't be used to listen in on you guys. As you take it out and you activate it, sure enough, both stones light up, and you get that weird like echo thing when you have like two phones, on each side of your head. So yeah, you have a matching pair of sending stones, and yeah,
Huh.
the sending stones.
Wow, finally. Almost 60 sessions later, man.
It's all coming together.
We solved the mystery. Wait, can I do something real quick?
Sure.
I think Champagne will grab, as Doug is spilling the money from the H bag. Champagne is gonna grab that and say, "This is not ours. This goes to Helena." And I turn out to look at Sebastian and say, "Okay, she deserves that. That's the least she fucking deserves from this stupid and rotten family, okay? So nobody touch it! Nobody."
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the money from Helena's bag and put it on, like, the diamonds, and I'm gonna close it, and... God, I kinda wanna give it to Sebastian, but I don't trust him with this.
He kind of like looks at you in your little tantrum, but he kind of shrugs and he's like, "Well, actually, that's probably for the Alar boys. They're my sister's dowries, but can imagine the wedding will be progressing as planned, so..."
On this, man. I am doing it.
So he was gonna give the sending stone to... What the fuck was his name?
Thomas? Thomas.
Morticia was gonna marry Francis.
France.
Morticia was going to marry Thomas, man.
No.
Francis is the older one, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wasn't Morticia going to marry the younger one? Thomas?
Nope.
She's a
The older
cougar.
one?
I mean,
for real?
The opposite of a cougar.
Yeah.
Mr.
sugar
Alar has to
daddy?
know something about this, right?
You would know that Thomas is the more valuable son to Lord Alar, and Helena is the more valuable daughter to Lord Lupin. So
Oh.
Is Thomas the one with two arms?
Thomas is the one with two arms.
That is fucked up.
Miles has the same issue I
What's the way
do.
to ask that?
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes, the Alar's very martial family, very much about knightly chivalry and stuff, and so Thomas is certainly the more. Yeah, you get the picture. That's Thomas. Lord Drake wanted Thomas to marry Helena, the more stable, put together Rothschild, and Francis was just, he didn't really care all that much.
Despair.
He was useless.
He was gonna give him
Yeah.
this sending stone that went to Nana Nettle, right?
Yes.
So do we gather that the other person from, like, the other line was actually Morticia and not her father, because, this is her father's kid. So, like, can we...
I'll say, yeah, you put together that it was going to Morticia, and that you don't quite know why it would have ended up in the bag. An idea that kind of maybe pops in your guys' heads is that perhaps, as a sort of contingency, perhaps Morticia was going to frame Frances if she needed to, or whoever her partner would end up being.
Oh my gosh, she's so smart.
As this is their dowries. So,
Wait, so Morticia put that stone in the bag?
yes, you get that sense because you don't know why Lord Lupin would have it.
Okay,
given
okay.
all
She's
given
so
all you know
smart. Oh
about
my
the Fox
God.
patron and stuff.
She was such a girl boss.
Oh my god! You know what, let's dig her up. Let's go cast Revivify.
Oh my god.
I'm on it. I already have a fucking scroll of Revivify. Okay, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna get dirty in.
Champagne? We're not doing that.
No.
She's trying to kill you.
It's
That's
okay,
easy, that's easy.
Lysander. Just watch this.
No,
Counter
she's gonna
spell.
be counter spell. No, Champagne is not talking. That was Lisa.
Yeah,
That was
Champagne
all.
knows.
By the
She's
way,
fucking
why do they call you
evil.
Champagne?
You ask him that right now.
No, I'm just kidding, because I said I would do that.
Yeah, eventually you can ask that. So how much money was on the Morticia's bag?
They're both the same. Both have 3 diamonds. One worth 500 gold, and 2 worth 250.
Wait, give me a second. One with what? How much? I'm stupid.
One big diamond. Yeah, one big diamond worth 500, and 2 smaller diamonds worth 250 each.
Oh, okay. So 1,000 between.
Yeah, both bags were 1,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay. So
Maybe it's like one big diamond and then like a bunch of like small like powdered diamond almost. I guess you could say that might be, like really small gemstones, something like that. Easily convertible if you want. I do recommend holding on to the 500 gold piece diamonds though.
Yeah, we all get 166 gold.
That is if you are selling the diamonds.
Oh, we're like not converting them yet.
I mean, if you want to. I mean, I just means you cannot have the 2 500 piece.
Yeah. I got it. I don't know. It depends on the party because I do have Revivify scroll, so we don't need that right now.
Unless 2 of you die.
Oh.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
But in case, what now?
That's in there. That just keels over.
He trips on a rock
He
and
can't
hits
die.
his head.
We keep bringing him back.
Oh my god! Don't bring me back into this hell.
Too bad.
I'm too old, guys. Please.
I want to go.
Let me rest. No, guys, you can't leave. Man.
But that's something we could worry about later, talk about later. But you all mount up back upon your magically conjured steeds and begin the trek back to Androra.
Hey, how many horses do we have?
Enough for everybody.
You're able to conjure 4, right? Or
What level is a horse?
I don't think it's very high CR. You can just conjure enough for the team. Okay. I'll just say they're pretty. Yeah, they're not high CR, so I imagine you can probably conjure enough. Well, hell, Sebastian probably gets his own horse now that he's at the Wolfhold. He's like, Bucephalus!
Wow.
Oh my god, not Bucephalus. Fucking Bucephalus.
This black stallion comes riding out.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fuck.
Did you say Gucephalus?
Bucephalus.
Bucephalus.
That was the name of Alexander the Great's horse.
Yeah.
But as you guys begin to ride back to Androra, we will take a loose 5. Yay! Yay! I need some water.
Yeah, me too.
Water.
Anyone has the... I know,
Whoa!
that's not what I'm sorry.
Such a fucking jump scare.
For real.
Oh, yeah, that one.
not gonna be able to
Pretty
watch
good.
that movie because I'm gonna hear that and just laugh.
I can't stop thinking about this. Wait, give me a second. No, this not this.
Oh shit, the same image twice.
Get rid of that shit. There we go.
Did you make this?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
I did last session.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay, I'm going to the bathroom. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Bucephalus is a great horse name. I don't know how to spell it, but it's great. Lysander would have never come up with that.
What would he call his horse?
Pumpkin.
Aw. Pumpkin.
Or I don't know, maybe something from his homeland. Like mealworm.
Ew. Beautiful matriarch. Queen.
You know, did Jay say Bucephalus is a great horse name?
Yes,
Thank you. I thought of it myself.
I know you did.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's one of those classic tales that was like nobody could break Bucephalus, and then 10-year-old Alexander the Great rode him.
Well,
Or
just
something like
Spirit.
Aw.
Where's my knife? Where's my knife?
What? What are you doing with a knife?
I need to get into this tin of edibles.
Oh,
Is it in a tin that you have to open with a knife?
I don't have. It's just.
you don't have a tin opener?
No, it's supposed to just like you're supposed to be able to like push it together and rotate the two parts apart,
Uh-huh.
but it won't do that. It's like stuck.
What's
So I have to
that?
like get a knife and like push in part of the lid so it just will open.
Knife? You said knife?
Just get a
Yeah, I gotta-
screwdriver.
Like, how?
What?
Like, can I-
That
can I
sounds
see your
knife?
way. That sounds way safer and less
can I see your knife?
interesting.
Can I see your knife? Can I see it?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, good.
It's not fancy or nothing. It's just
Huh?
may thy knife chip and shatter.
Shatter.
Yeah, me and Lisa watched Dune Part 1 earlier today.
Yeah, man. Oh my god, what a good movie. Fuck.
Whoa.
I was scared. I was like the last 15 minutes. I was like, "Wow, Chase, this is such a good movie, right?" He was.
I
Silent.
was so
I was like,
gagged because it was
"Oh,
such a good
okay, okay."
movie.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Just the
probably
last
he's
15
just super
minutes, though?
gagged." And he's super gagged, probably. No, almost 20. No, yeah, 15. And I was like, "Oh, maybe he's super gagged." I don't know, like, oh my god, Chase, this is amazing. Like, this is what happens, like in the books. Silence. Oh, okay, maybe he's just like he went to the bathroom. You know, haha, that happens. The movie ends, and I'm like, oh my god, Chase, that was amazing. I can't wait to see the second part. Chase? Chase, are you there? Chase? 10 minutes later, I just woke up because I fell asleep while watching the movie.
No.
Motherfucker. He fell asleep. No, I get it. How many times have you seen that movie?
Like, I was definitely exaggerating when I said 8, but I think that was my 5th time.
Oh my god. Crazy.
Um,
I need some water.
I also did not sleep last night really. So
Were you nervous?
what did I have to be nervous about?
I was just asking. I don't know.
The wedding had already happened.
Oh, yeah.
No, Alexis's bed is very uncomfortable. I went and stayed the night at her place,
Mm.
and I could not sleep. I was like, this bed sucks.
What?
Talking about how I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh,
Oh my god, I can't get this thing open. I'm fiending. I need these pineapple habanero gummies.
Oh,
Was that good or bad?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not. I don't know. They're not my favorite. I'll be honest.
Sounds like crazy heartburn.
pineapple habanero. Yeah, that's crazy combo. Well, guys, I'm buying my plane ticket probably this or next week. So
Let's go.
Yippee.
Okay, what days are you coming so I can ask for them off?
Last week of June, first week of July.
thank you, honey, because I
2
was
weeks?
talking- No, I'm gonna be probably a bit more than 2 weeks. I was thinking 17, 18 days, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Gotta make it worth
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because like traveling to USA, it's like you gotta make it worth it.
it.
Especially from here, from Latin America or even Europe. It'd be like that. So I'm thinking I'll be going June 26, 27, and I'll stay there till July 15, maybe?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Might as well stay from
No,
the birth.
maybe what? When is your birthday? Maybe.
July 27th.
So, July 27?
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
That's a lot more time.
Yeah, but maybe I could go like from July 2 till July 26. To not be there. I'm sorry, King. I will leave in the day before your birthday.
That's fine.
See, I'll see what I can do because I kind of want to be there for July the 4th, just to see what that shit's about up there.
What that shit's all about.
Yeah, like why you people keep talking about that, yada yada. Why Sufjan Stevens has a song about it.
Show for you.
Yay! Yippee!
Should we go to like a baseball game or something?
Oh my god, I would
So
love to go.
American.
Yeah, I would love to go see a baseball game. I will be like an anthropologist. Like, oh, so this is how Americans work. Huh, interesting. Oh, look at this. This is a hot dog. Amazing.
Hot dog.
Looking at everything with my binoculars, writing down in my notebook. Interesting. So this is their mating ritual. Baseball. Oh, amazing.
This is their mating ritual.
You learn so much from them.
We're
Yeah, I'll
gonna be
see
your
ya.
wingman and help you hook up with like an American girl.
Yeah, totally. Totally. You're gonna
Not at my
go
house.
to a girl and so like she doesn't know how to speak English. Please be gentle with her. Like, hola,
Oh my god.
hola, ¿qué tal?
American girls love
No.
that shit.
Oh, I bet. We'll see. I mean,
Alright.
there's still time, so we can plan a lot of shit.
We all here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, I don't know if Austin's here.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh,
All right.
he is here.
Cool. So yeah, as the morning sun just finishes coming over the horizon, you guys reach the eastern gates of Andorra.
Has Champagne been riding this whole time naked?
What I
Wolf will drape you in his cloak.
was say, Champagne can be whatever Issa wants him to be at this point. Could have grabbed clothes from like the wolf hold if you wanted, or
No, I like having Wolf's cloak. It's meaningful, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because you just gave it back to him.
I'm gonna give it back. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep that cloak again for at least 20 sessions. Fuck you, Miles. I'm keeping this shit.
Damn.
Damn.
No. Yeah, let's continue the game.
Yeah, you guys get to the eastern gates of Andorra. You begin to cross the bridge over the Avon, and you see a distant um, dark, but obviously thinning curl of smoke from the opposite side of the city where you know the Silver Keep is. And I think you guys can all reason that the fire did not spread and has been contained
Oh, great.
and stuff. But you also see like mustering at the gate. It appears to be like 24 like guardsmen of the city, and you see Sandor wearing his House Loris armor, is kind of like mustering them. But he kind of like is like giving like commands for them to like mount up and stuff to head to the Wolfhold, but stops himself as he sees all of you.
Oh God.
And he's like, oh, Lysander. I mean, my Lord Wellington, and compatriots.
He was trying to like
Yeah.
hide a little bit.
It's Oh, I see you've returned with Lord Sebastian.
Yes, I'm afraid some terrible things have occurred. And he kind of looks at like Sebastian and Champagne, like he wants to let them speak, I guess.
Champagne looks at Sebastian. Is he saying something?
Sebastian kind of like looks at all them beforehand, and he kind of looks over at you guys. He gives all of you a nod of thanks before he slips off of his horse, and kind of takes it by the lead and walks towards Sandor. Some of the guards around him like kind of like cautiously reach for their swords, but Sandor like holds up a hand, and Sebastian's like, I yes, I have returned. Lord Loris, my sister, unfortunately, will not be returning to Andorra. She has been laid to rest at the Wolfhold. There's some like murmurs and stuff. Sandor's like, I see. In my men, I was about to take these men out to the Wolfhold to see if you all needed any assistance, but I guess that is not the case.
Just now you're gonna send people? You really took your time, huh? Sebastian! Don't say anything else. Just let's go to the Queen. Let's talk to her. Save your words.
Sebastian kind of like looks at you. Sandor kind of like glares at you. And he's like, I'll remind you, young man, that Lord Sebastian here and his sister set a fire in the city. Something incredibly dangerous, something that we've had to deal with all night.
Yes. And now we're back. And we will talk to the Queen, Sir Loris.
Not before this. And Sandor kind of motions to one of the guards who approaches with the pair of manacles.
Whoa.
Cuffs?
Cuffs. Cuff him.
Who, Sebastian?
Yeah.
No.
It's all right, Wolf. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Thanks, Lysander. Alright, if Sebastian's okay with it, we'll let it go.
Yeah, Sebastian just holds his hands out.
Okay.
And they slap the manacles on
Oh, he
him.
actually looks really good in those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Fuck.
Wow, this is waking something on me. They don't do anything to me, right? Do they know The champagne was also
Um,
with Sebastian and Morticia? Or...
I mean, I would say yeah. You get the sense they knew you were with them. But it seems like I'll just say like you would kind of maybe come to the conclusion that Roran, who was on that last saw you out in the balcony with Morticia, has maybe put it out there that you were perhaps kidnapped.
Mm.
Good man.
Good man, good man. But yeah, you guys make your way through the city, and towards the Gold Keep. It's not the Eastern Gate. It's very close to the Gold Keep, so it's not too far of a walk. You pass by the Mother's Grove. There's several attendants and city folk who are gathering. Going about their morning routines, gathering some food for the day or what have you.
They're doing Tai Chi.
Yeah. Some meditations, yeah. You guys approach. Everyone kind of like stops and is looking. You pass through the King's Market. Also on the way in, you see some like familiar faces. You see Nora standing at the entrance of the Mother's Grove, kind of like she like gasps a little as she sees the state of all of you, and Sebastian and Manacles. You pass through the King's Markets, the upper markets. You see Madame Ovana outside of her tent, sipping, like she's like sitting cross-legged on like a cushion and a rug, and she's like sipping some tea. But she just kind of like coldly watches you guys walk by.
She like didn't see this one coming.
She's like, She like throws some she like casts some bones. It's like, She like draws like a line across her neck, looking at Sebastian.
Oh my
Kidding,
God.
she doesn't do that.
God.
But yeah, you guys end up making your way into the Gold Keep, ascending the steps into the main keep itself. And in the great entry hall, you're kind of immediately greeted. You see Roran rushing up. Probably with Callan as well, I imagine. They both kind of rush up, and Roran's like, "Oh, thank God! I know I only saw all of you a few hours ago, but it feels like days. I didn't know what was happening." And Callan's like, "I was just about to summon the house guard I have here with my family and send them out with Lord Loris, but glad to see all of you are okay. Well, not all of you." He kind of like narrows his eyes at Sebastian.
Yeah, a lot happened.
They begin to kind of like walk with you, and Roran's like, I imagine you'll be needing to see Isabel, the queen. Her coronation was supposed to be at sunrise, but I think we'll push it to high noon. That's just as a monumentous moment of the day in the Dawnfather's eyes.
Okay.
What? And he kind of like, Sebastian kind of like is walked a bit ahead with some guards and Callan. Roran kind of leans into all of you and he's like, What happened? Where's Morticia?
Dead.
Oh,
Unfortunately, we had to kill her. Very brutally and very bloodily.
Morticia cast evil spell on Brother and Champagne.
Well, actually, I think she was torturing Champagne, but I guess there was that spell. You're right.
Do we still have that fucking baby?
No, it was left at the Wolfhold
Could you
with the
imagine?
servants and stuff.
Oh, you're right.
Fucking baby.
Oh my god.
Rowan kind of like looks at Champagne, and he's like, I truly am sorry, my friend. I know you cared for Morticia. And you guys like put a hand on your shoulder.
Oh god. He? Run?
Rowan does, yeah.
Yeah, I think Champagne has been glaring at everyone while they were saying all that she's been casting all that blah blah blah. And I think he was completely zoning out while Ron was talking until he put a hand on his shoulder, and as soon as he feels the hand touching him, Champagne just like snaps out of it and like slaps his hand. So like, don't touch me.
Oh, of course, sorry, lad. I know, things. I know we've all had a long night. Let's just get all this over with, right?
Right.
The Champagne is just glaring at him, looking kind of like, I don't know, he's just glaring at Rowan. I think he's glaring at everyone, just looking like a little animal that has been caged.
I think unbidden, Champagne, as you kind of glare at Roran, um, without like meaning to, you kind of gain an insight on Roran, like, and as you kind of glare at him, your golden eyes shimmering with anger, you see that Roran is genuinely hurt by what you just did, but he's kind of like pushing it down and like kind of hand waving away as your grief. But he is kind of like, he's like, oh damn. But he kind of is like, he kind of just turns and he's like, in the throne room, Isabel will see all of us.
Lead
Champagne
way.
feels kind of guilty about it, but they don't show it. They don't want to, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, they feel guilty about being such an asshole, but
yeah.
they feel so hurt right now that they don't want to show that shit.
Yeah, you guys pass through the opulent halls of the Gold Keep. As you get to the main throne room, you see that there is that same large portrait of King Torwin, still covered with a thin gossamer white sheet. But next to it, you see now, kind of leaning up against the wall, is a covered, like it's still like wrapped in like some kind of papyrus. Another large painting waiting to be hung up in its place.
Ooh,
And
Nice.
my girl.
yeah, you would imagine, yes, that is a portrait of Isabel.
Yeah.
You all enter the Great Hall. You see Sebastian was kind of standing there with some of the guards and Callan. And as you guys approach, all of you enter together the Great Throne Room. It is completely empty except for half a dozen men and women in resplendent gold plate, standing kind of in front of the pillars of the hall as you guys kind of walk towards the throne. Seated upon it is Isabel, wearing the exact same dress that she was last night. Some of the makeup is kind of faded and rubbed in places where she hasn't been able to, kind of touch herself up or anything. She also looks like she hasn't slept. It's been a very busy night. And sitting next to her is Bianca, and also gold plate.
Do we recognize any of the people in the plate?
You recognize them in that you have seen them around occasionally. You surmise that these are members of the Lion Guards, the royal, the elite
Oh, yeah, we saw them at the wall.
bodyguards. Yeah, the elite bodyguards of the royal family. They all kind of stare like stoically ahead, but their heads unmoving, but all of their eyes track each of you and each member, like each person that walks in the room.
Also, is Helena here?
Yeah, actually, I'll say Helena is probably at the bottom of the steps that lead up to the throne in front of Isabel and Bianca. And she also turns to nervously look at all of you.
Hmm.
Damn, sorry, girl.
As you
Yeah.
approach, she rushes up and she's like, Sebastian, what are you? You're what are these? Take these off of him. Where's Morticia? Where's father? Sebastian just kind of like looks at her like impassively, and he's like, "Sorry to say, sister,
Motherfucker.
they've gone with the ancestors now. They are no longer with us." And Helena's like, "Sebastian, you didn't." And then Callan's like, "My lady, I think it might be best that he talk to the Queen Regent about all this. All of us at once will hear the story." And she kind of like just stares at Sebastian as Callan kind of takes her by the shoulder gently out of the way as the rest of you approach the steps before Isabel.
Isabella drop.
Freudian slip. Um,
Is my
but yeah, she kind of looks down at all of you. Her eyes like soften a little bit, seeing all of you whole and intact.
Wolf is
if
whole,
not-
alright.
If not a bit worse for wear. But then her eyes kind of harden a little bit as she looks at Sebastian. And she's like, "Sebastian, Russ, you stand here accused of several crimes. I can only take the absence of your sister Morticia and your father, Lord Lupin, that they were unable to be brought back here to Androra. Is this true?" And asking you all this.
Is this like a yes or no question, or is she wanting like an explanation?
Probably an explanation, you'd imagine. Or the beginnings of one, at least.
Morticia slay their father in blinding fury.
She kind of nods. And she's like, "That's truly tragic. Bianca kind of is like, Your Grace, might I perhaps ensure that the story we get is the true one?"
Uh-oh.
No, she can't do that.
And Isabel's like, "Yes, of course. The Dawnfather's light reveals all." And Bianca's like, "And so it does." And Bianca grabs the hilt of her sword and holds one up one hand, and you see an abjurative symbol along with a revealing sunburst and eye kind of emanate from her hand. She casts Zone of Truth on all of you.
No.
Anybody got one of them counter spells laying
We
around?
have, I have, but I don't want to do that in front of everyone.
That would be a very obvious. That'd be very
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
you are.
She looks up and it's like, pew! We all just
She's like-
kinda look at it.
Spell.
She's like,
You have to roll,
normally,
right?
normally that works. Yes, go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw,
Everyone?
Okay.
everyone.
Yep.
gulp.
I'm gonna use one of my luckies. No, I'm gonna use my inspiration because
Holy
I'm
fuck.
gonna.
Oh my god, Wolf is not.
Yo!
Let's fucking.
Lysander, as
go.
always.
Nice,
What
nice.
the
Wait, Lysander, your charisma is only 1?
Yes.
That's
What
crazy.
about
I
your
thought he was.
crown?
Even with the crown, it's only one.
Oh my god.
I might respec into that, but I don't know.
No, I love that because he's a fucking weird bug.
I feel like he's not good at being charismatic.
Being a human.
Yeah. Charismatic trickery, but not with humans.
All right. I would say Champagne, Lysander. Champagne, Lysander, and Nurgash. You guys, feel yourself resist the spell. Also, like, if any of you don't want to resist the spell, if you just want to let the spell happen, you could certainly choose to fail.
Fuck that.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you three fail.
I have a question.
Succeed.
Does she know if we fail?
Yes. As the three of you, Champagne, Lysander, and Nurgash, as you three succeed, she immediately looks at you three, and she kind of points at you three, and she's like, "My grace, I apologize, but they are not under the effects of the truce spell. So anything they testify will be suspect."
The devil?
Damn.
And
Well, that's perfect.
I
That
do
just
not
means
lie.
we have to tell the truth.
I've never lied.
Isabel's like, thank you, Dame Bianca, but I will trust what they say.
One time I'm lying.
Thank you.
But yeah, then she kind of looks at you, Wolf, and she's like, Master Wolf, please, could you repeat the story that you just gave?
Can I
Oh,
like
No.
as soon as she says that? Do you want to talk?
Yes.
Okay.
You just have to tell the truth.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my
Go for
God.
King.
I support Wolf.
Are you sure you don't want one of us to speak
Lord.
instead?
Lord Russ was slain. Morticia Russ attacked us all. Had to be put down.
I see. So you're saying Morticia killed her father?
Her father was killed, yes.
Oh no.
No, he's
go-
playing this off so well.
Can I
go- What? Yeah, what's up?
talk like I wait first. I want to know if Miles is okay with this. Do you want this to go and let what happens, or do you want to let Champagne talk and feel the shit?
Champagne and talk. It's okay. I just wanted to say that.
Okay. I think that Champagne, while Wolf is saying that, Champagne is gonna take a little step towards the queen, still holding Wolf's belt, kind of shivering from the cold, and says, "It was Morticia Russ who burned the keep before running away. She used me, and she also used Sebastian Russ. Why not be totally innocent, but he is not guilty of what you think. She was using dark magic to become more powerful, and while doing it, she killed her own father. And if you don't believe my words, Queen, lords and ladies of the court, well, I hope this is enough proof." And Champagne is gonna turn around and let the belt, like he's gonna let the belt like fall.
But
to
you
the
throw it
ground.
off, yeah.
Yeah, and show his back, and he's probably like hugging his chest, so like the whole court is only looking
Mhm.
at his scars.
The throne room is completely empty besides Isabel
Yeah, like
and her.
Isabel, and the guards. Like
yeah.
yeah, I know.
Okay, just want to make sure that was clear. Yeah, you throw it off. Helena lets out a gasp. Callan like swears. So does Roran. And Isabel like her eyes just go like wide as she like looks at it. And she's like, Morticia did this?
Yes. Knowing that
God.
I'm truthing. I'm truth maxing right now.
Truth maxing. She's like, God. And she slayed Lord Lupin?
Yes.
And Sebastian cuts you off and says, no.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
Did I say the yes first, or did he say no first?
You're like starting to say yes, and he cuts you off.
Fuck.
He's like, he turns to all of you, and he says, also you can see like the glimmer of like magic kind of around his head, almost sort of like a halo, and he is like a halo of a painting, and he's like, and you know that he has willingly failed the zone of truth, and he is like, I know what you're all trying to do, and I appreciate it more than I can even say. I think perhaps for the first time in my life I have friends. But as my friends, you have to let me do this. You have to let me do what is right. And he turns to Isabel and he's like, I killed my father in cold blood. His back was to me, and I struck him down in his own study. A dark cloud of rage was over my eyes, yes, but it was something I'd longed to do for quite some time.
Wolf falls to his knees.
Isabel kind of like sits back in the throne, a little shocked, and she's like, "Kinslaying is one of the most, perhaps the most heinous crime any of us can commit. Sebastian, why?" And Sebastian's like, I wish I could explain it fully, Your Grace. My father was a beast of a man, harsh and angry, never satisfied. And as he taunted me that night, I couldn't take it anymore. So I silenced him. And there's a shame that's, well, okay with me for the rest of my life, Your Grace, however short it may be. Isabel kind of like looks at him before her gaze like kind of slowly turns to the rest of you, and she's like, I she kind of like turns and whispers something to Bianca, who kind of like nods. And she, Bianca kind of gestures to one of the line guard that's kind of towards the back of the room, who comes and grabs Sebastian by the arm and begins to lead him away.
Oh my god, Wolf is gonna freak out.
But Isabel kind of seems to sense this, and she's like, he is simply being confined to the rest suite for now. He'll be put under guard, but for now he cannot be allowed to roam free until I decide what to do with him. And Sebastian's kind of led away, but he stops. You get the feeling that he stops like just on the precipice of the zone of truth. And he turns to you, Wolf, and he says, I've never thanked anybody for anything, but I've never received anything as great as the moments I received with you.
Oh.
And then he is taken away.
Wolf like puts his head in the ground.
As he leaves, Isabel's like, I grew up with Sebastian, you know. I saw how his father treated him. I saw how his father treated all of you, Elena. But kinslaying, it's to kill your own father. It's everything. You all understand, I cannot let him go unpunished. I need you all to know that.
That's probably just, Your Honor.
Wolf thinks about killing his own father.
Oh.
But
Yeah, Champagne too.
I need all of your advice. Do you think Sebastian Russ deserves another chance?
Proper punishment for Sebastian Russ is to leave. As a
Banishment.
noble, I say this. He shall leave. He will not be heir of his house. I truly believe Lady Helena will do an amazing job at rebuilding and restoring her house's honor. But the only
Did
way a
someone
man
tell
can
that it's
truly
not Helena?
redeem... What?
Nothing.
What was I saying? Oh, the only way for a man of his gun is to redeem himself in the war. So maybe not banished, but stripped of all luxury, of all honor, of everything his house has ever gave to him. Just to be a simple soldier, and just for him to defend the honor of this kingdom, my lady.
No, shut up.
So you want her to just kill him?
Didn't say that.
Then talk.
Miles is shy.
Wolf does like the finger points.
I'm shy.
Everyone looking at me.
Wolf kill own father, and look how he turned out.
Everyone gasps.
Everyone goes like, oh.
No, that explains a lot.
Someone's like, kill him! Kill him! No.
Classic Golden Guard, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah. Isabel's like, oh, Master Wolf, you're not, as I understand it, raised in our culture.
Maybe my culture better.
Perhaps, but that is not what we're here to discuss. I know you, Master Wolf, seem to have developed a sort of rapport with Sebastian.
Huh?
Do you... is he... What is your opinion of him, I guess?
Fucking hate the fact that Chase
still
is
under-
giving us both Miles and Issa just like the option to decide the future love interests.
Keep in mind, Zone of Truth is still on, for those of you that are... that failed it.
Wolf never felt way like this before. Rust boy. Save all our skins more than once. Our lives balance out.
I understand.
Have mercy.
Dame Bianca, what is the traditional punishment for patricide? And Bianca's like, Your Grace, I believe it is boiled alive. And then left to bake in the sun.
Amazing.
Wolf thought he was savage.
And Isabel's like, well, from what I understand, I don't think Sebastian is deserving of so cruel a fate. And while Champagne, I do think there's merits to your suggestion. I think that I do not think it will sit well with many of my court.
The court! Do we really need to see another nobleman die today? Another Russ? What, are you just gonna throw him into dungeon? That's the same as killing him! He won't be able to do anything down there. Just rot. Will you do that? Will that be the first thing you do as a queen, Isabel?
As you kind of like shout this, Bianca like takes a step down one of the steps, hand on her sword, and she's like, lad, you better watch your tongue when speaking to her. I know tensions are high, but that is still someone of royal blood. And Isabel's like, it's all right, Bianca.
I'm gonna turn around to look at Bianca and say, like, you don't know who are you talking to, and I'm gonna try to intimidate her.
Give me an intimidation check.
Sebastian Champagne Cell Hour. Every session from on.
Please, roll high. Ooh, I'm gonna... Give me a second. Fuck that shit, I'm gonna use a lucky. I really want this to work. That would have been incredibly sad. Okay, 23. Whew!
Also, walk me through this plus 13. Not that I don't doubt it, I just want to know how it's...
My intimidation
so
was
charisma and expertise? Are you expertise?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also am a bard who has, what's the name of that? Jack of all trades. So I have extra skill at, I think, level 6. Give me a second. Let me see this. So I have expertise in intimidation at level 3. I think I have ability score improvement. So I have more what's the name? Well, more charisma. And I know I have some other shit. I think it's the bonus proficiency or some other
Okay.
shit.
Well, I mean, no matter what, I totally believe, at least plus 10. So like a dirty 20, yeah, it totally, it's fine. But I would like to see the breakdown on that later.
Okay, yeah.
So even then, I know you have plus 10 other shit, so easily a dirty 20. Yeah, Bianca, like, kind of, she's certainly not scared. She's not, like, frightened or anything, but she is, like, kind of shocked as you take that tone, and respond in such a way. you hear the click of and like kind of scrape of blades being like half drawn by the other lion guard before Isabel like holds up a hand, and she's like, "Enough! Everyone in this room is a friend of mine. He may speak his mind. That is what I asked of him." And then the subsequent more scrapes of swords being returned. And she's like, "I think you're right, Champagne. I think Sebastian is, at the very most basic pragmatic sense, far too valuable a swordsman to lose. But in the human sense, I never considered Sebastian a friend, but I can't say I never cared for him, seeing him in these halls, seeing how his father treated him. Helena, I'm sorry that it has come to this, but until your youngest brother, reaches adulthood, you are now head of House Russ. I will not hold you to any agreements your father made, though that is for you and Lord Drake to decide. Sebastian is henceforth, and this is binding on your end, Helena, Sebastian is henceforth no longer a Russ. Any tie to your family must be severed. Any inheritance promised is no longer his to have. The only thing he now owns is his life. And she kind of looks at the rest of you, but that life is not his yet to live. As you have pointed out, Champagne, our kingdom is under grave threat. And as I said, I will need every able swordsman we have. He will become a man-at-arms of Andorra. He'll become a man-at-arms of Andorra. He will barrack with them. He will be stripped of all titles, all nobility. He is now a sworn soldier for House Leon.
Is he like a tally?
Oh.
No.
Different.
But you get the sense almost that it's like worse.
Okay.
That he has literally no family name.
Yeah. Okay.
But she's like, I pray the Dawnfather will light him a path forward, and I pray that the Wild Mother makes it a soft one. With that, Bianca kind of like waves her hand. You feel the zone of truth go off all of you. And Isabel's like, "Oh God, I suppose you all are needed of some rest, and I think I am due for some as well.
Thank you.
We are sorry, Isabel. This is a lot to deal with in the last few days. Thank you for being, so gracious and, your wonderful self. Let's go, you guys.
Wolf stays on his hands and knees on the floor and continue to step out at her.
Wolf.
You hear Wolf, you hear like the clacking of heels on the marble floor. Get closer and closer until you feel a soft pair of hands on your shoulders. Kind of like
He looks
pushing
up
you.
pathetically.
Yeah, pushing you back a little and like lifting you up. And yeah, it's Isabel. And she's like, Master Wolf, I truly am sorry. But I hope you bear me no ill will. I felt this was perhaps the only way that Sebastian could walk out of this situation alive.
Wolf. Understand.
Thank you.
Wolf will prove he worthy of honor once again.
If I know Sebastian, I think he'll do that himself. And she kind of like pats. She kind of like goes to pat for like maybe your cheek, but she can't really get that, so she kind of settles for like the base of your neck and shoulder, the end of your shoulder, and she's like, now I think we all have a time for a quick nap before my coronation.
Yeah, Wolf like gets himself up off the floor and like stands 2 feet above her.
But yeah, you yeah, I'll say you guys then kind of like are dismissed. You guys are shown perhaps returned, I guess, yeah, that same apartment, that suite in the keep that you've used before. And yeah, you are told that that the queen Isabel will be coronated officially, probably in would be like 2 hours. So you have a time for a short rest if you would like to go. As Isabel is stressed that she would like you to be there, but if you don't think your character's feeling up for that,
We can
What?
just take a nap.
What time it is?
it's probably mid-morning, so like 9-ish.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like 2 hours, the ceremony will begin. For her to be coronated at noon.
I'm guessing no one can go see him.
No.
He's like a prisoner at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
You maybe get perhaps some sort of note or gift maybe given. You don't know.
Wolf can't write.
You can try. You can try.
Yeah, he's going.
He's been practicing. He's been practicing.
You're right.
You don't have to have what it says right now, but you can just say like Wolf will do that.
Can I do that and rest or no?
Oh yes, sure, yes, for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, you all have enough time for a short rest, and get at the coronation. So what do you guys do?
Have a short rest and then go to the coordination.
My 11 HP have an ass. Needs that sort of short
Oh my
rest.
god.
High five, Lysander.
You kill me.
You high five him.
I die too, frankly, because you have more health than me.
8 HP.
But yeah, you guys take a little nappy, tend your wounds, take a breath after that very emotional series of
Got
events.
to bind my wounds.
And sure enough, the bells begin to toll, summoning the city for a coronation. You see. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your hit dice. Get that shit.
That's good.
You add your Constitution score to each one. Remember that.
Yeah.
Each dice gets.
I always forget.
Gets your con mod. So. Oh my god, I'm thirsty. So the bells begin to toll, summoning the city to this event. You see that you guys are kind of led out of the keep itself into its outer courtyard before the Cathedral of the Sun King. Let's do that. So, you see that this great outer courtyard, the interior portion of the Mother's Grove, is covered with gold and blue banners and runners and whatnot. You see the gates of the outer wall are flung open, and though there is like a partition of guards kind of just coolly standing with their hands behind their backs, there is a mass of city folk of all colors and walks of life, kind of cheering and clamoring. And as you guys are kind of given a place of not incredibly high honor, but way more honor than a lot of people. You're kind of like a middling distance from the from Isabel, from the doors of the cathedral. You see that the leaders of all the great houses are kind of standing just a few steps down from the main door. The Archbishop, oh God, what was his name? Heron, I believe. Stands just outside the doors in full super Catholic, very, very ostentatious, very, very rich garb. A huge medallion of a glittering sun hanging from his neck.
God, wait, we need some Gregorian chants for this shit. I'm on it.
Oh yes, please, thank you. And kind of standing on the other side of the door is the elderly halfling woman that we have seen a couple times. That seems to be the elder grove tender of the Mother's Grove, their sort of leader, and then yeah, you guys are probably like at the base of the steps, kind of looking up, with a few other nobles and whatnot, some very, very familiar faces. Just a few people away, you see Elamore and his mother. He kind of like waves at all of you as he catches your attention. Iago and Oman. Ira's up there, so they're here with you guys. You do see Mira, kind of her eyes focused on her brother, who is kind of like nervously fidgeting at the top of the steps with the other nobles, other lords of the great houses. But yeah, as the bells toll one final time,
Mira?
Quayla's not here.
Oh.
She's a woman of the
That's right.
seas. She's a woman of the seas.
Okay, I guess that makes a little sense.
The power of love.
Yeah.
But as the bell of the great cathedral rings one final time before falling silent, and as it does, so do the crowds. As there's like a very tense moment of silence, you hear a few whispers here and there, the jingle of jewelry and the crackle of chain. The doors suddenly open with a boom, and kind of stepping out, pushing open the doors, you see Champagne would see the familiar. You all met him actually, Brother Gabe, along with a few other clergymen. You see Isabel step out. She wears a pure white dress, almost like wedding dress esque. but with this beautiful gold trim and sparkles across it. She wears a emblem of the. Actually, she doesn't wear anything. She carries in one hand what looks to be like a thin rod with a sun on the end. None of your characters would really know what this is besides champagne. But for our reference, it would be like a teacher's baton, like to point at the board, you know? Kind of pointing rod like that. And in the other hand, she carries a binding of like wildflowers and stuff. Yeah, she steps down between the two church leaders. The archbishop kind of waves his hand and casts thaumaturgy as his voice booms out across the courtyard. Now presenting our newest
Okay,
monarch, Isabel de Leon, first of her
Uh-huh.
name, daughter of King Torwin IV. Under the Dawnfather's lights, we reveal any weaknesses, any faults in Isabella's character, and find none. The halfling woman speaks up, her voice also echoing with magical enhancement. The long line of the Torwins has been a most generous vine, its fruit always bringing prosperity to us and to the kingdom. With the Wild Mother's grace, this line will bear one great fruit once more. The Archbishop then kind of gestures, and you see some clergymen carry on a glorious, like, orange silk pillow, a beautiful mithril crown, the same one that King Torwin wore. As he kind of approaches, the bishop takes it and approaches Isabel, and he's like, "Then, with the blessing of the Dawnfather and the Wild Mother, I now crown you Queen." And Isabel holds up a hand.
Huh?
She kind of gestures to Bianca, who is like a couple steps away, who kind of casts, actually probably Brother Gabe actually will say help her out. He casts thaumaturgy on the princess, and she is like, "I have been taught from a very young age that tradition is a foundation of our kingdom. That the work of our ancestors, the works of our fathers and our mothers, and their fathers and mothers, are what help us keep this kingdom stable. By my ascension, tradition will have been broken. And there have been some in the court and in the cities that have made it very clear that that is something they are very, very worried about. And I say to them, if they're so worried about it, if they're so worried to have a queen upon the throne, a queen leading Andorra, leading Albion, then there will be no queen leading. I will be crowned King Isabel de Leon.
Oh shit.
And therefore tradition will be upheld."
Oh, it's just a girl power slay.
Yeah.
And she kind of like turns to the Archbishop, who is like, he's gagged. He is gagged.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
love it.
And
Yes, queen.
The archbishop kind of like stands there for a second, and the halfling woman kind of and he's like, I crown thee King Isabel de Leon, first of her name,
Let's fucking go.
true ruler of Andorra and of the great houses of Albion, heir to the long line of old Perith, henceforth ruler of this land. A great cheer goes out, the bells tolling in as the crown is laid on Isabel's head. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Okay.
Good
Slay.
queen, slay.
King.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, you're right, king. What a king! What a father! Not a mother. Not a mother. She was.
It's just a
showing-
girl boss slay moment, you know how it is.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
God, I love her. Oh my god.
Yeah. I thought she was about to fucking like cast a spell and kill everyone.
No.
Apparently.
Don't
Very evil.
That would have been
Don't
really
be-
funny. She's just like,
don't
actually,
be-
I'm evil.
Don't give
Surprise.
cheese ideas. Oh god. Slay.
This is the credit song.
What a good song. In the kitchen.
About whether to have children, about the world ending in the state of my ambition.
She's evil. Don't say that. It's fucking over.
Everything else is the thing that hurts the most. But you need your rotten heart, your dazzling pain like
Yay!
you need to
TT.
go to war.
I don't know why I got so fucking anxious to roleplay. I'm like embarrassed.
No, it's okay.
Guess I didn't drink enough.
I drink too much.
Hey, we see.
I need my golden crown.
We still have.
my blood
we
is
still
so
have Tuesday.
sweet.
My empty heart
true.
to echo with grand self-mythology. I am no mother, I am no bride, I am king. I am no mother, I am no bride.
Yeah, tomorrow or Tuesday it'll be. There is going to be an after party, so to speak. So, yippee! I know you guys love your little gay dance episodes, your little gay ball episodes. So,
Alexander's been gagged for 3 sessions. He doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, man. Everyone is a little bit gay.
It was the gagging.
It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a.
I almost gagged you all one more time. You were scared. You were all scared.
Yeah,
I
it
did
was
get
so
really
much
scared.
scary.
I get scared when you get like theatrical.
It's a fucking scripted cutscene that you can't.
Yeah.
It's
So it's fucking scary. Yeah.
So we're saying we hate those. We hate when I do that.
No, I love it. It just
No,
makes me like anxious.
I love it.
I do love that in video games where it's like, what's happening? So let me go to a
Yeah,
cutscene.
same.
What's happening?
What was that?
What was that? Oh. Pour one out. Pour one out. Yeah.
I went out for Sebastian.
One over
True.
Sebastian. Peasant Sebastian.
Peasant Sebastian, I love it.
No, this is what
Yeah,
we're
he's
can
dead
actually
first
find
battle.
Yeah, it's not like he
Yeah.
like helped us kill 3 people in one turn.
There's gonna be a fucking like, oh yeah, now I need like side arc. I need side story of Sebastian as a foot soldier in the coming war. Comic idea, comic idea. Winning raw.
It better not be.
Don't
No,
say
he's celibate now. He's celibate now. He's celibate now.
The Rykins are gonna make him celibate.
Oh my god, they're gonna make him
Wow.
a eunuch.
They're gonna castrate him.
No.
Holy shit. Yo, that's what they do
Don't
to the
say that.
hostages. Oh my god, it's so brutal. Writing that down. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, this is grim dark now, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna get some fucked up shit when those guys show up.
Those fucking Germans. It's always the Germans. Do you know? Oh my God, Robin would be having a fit.
What would she say?
Of course, the Germans are the bad guys.
Mhm.
Dude, shut
I
up.
remember she had such. I
Robin
would say,
did art imitate life.
yeah.
Literally.
It was so funny when she was like, I can't believe you did like the mad German scientist stereotype with dots.
Oh my god.
And I was like, yeah, that stereotype rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not broke.
It's because it's based off of the actual mad German Nazi
Scientists, yeah, they
Yeah.
did some mad fucking
They
science.
did
Yeah,
insane
they
fucking
actually
shit.
did.
That's what it's literally based on.
Oh my God, King
Yeah.
Isabel, King Isabel. Oh my God, that's what
King
I've had that
Isabel,
planned for so
yeah.
long.
Ah, the
Completely
Archbishop.
gagged for 3 sessions.
As soon as
Oh my
yeah, I read
Think
about
of
this
that wolf
this
With those
Polish
2 eyes.
this Polish king who was a woman. She was like, crown me. She's like, crown me king, so they'll stop bitching about having a queen.
It's so good.
That's
good.
also
Nice.
Christina of Sweden.
Sweet.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, who was a lesbian. What the
Fuck
fuck
yeah.
is this? Isa!
I just drew you. What's the problem?
Bayazura, Bayazura, Bayazura! It's
Bayazoo. I'm the biggest fan.
It's really you!
I will admit, they almost won me over to Starfield when they were like, "Guess who's back?" And I was like, "Oh
Yeah,
shit, the
yeah,
biggest
same.
fan!"
He's so back.
And then
I love the biggest, yeah, and then it was that.
Morticia Nana Nettle? Question mark.
Hmm.
My
No,
little,
there's
my
a
little
person.
cork board.
Oh, I gotta draw that. Lysander with a corkboard. God.
Nana
Champagne is not
Nettle
gonna
is
wear
just
that.
Morticia gone back in time.
Oh my God.
Next level.
Champagne is not gonna wear that jester hat anymore.
God, why does he look so swaggy here?
Who?
I killed my father.
Oh.
Looking back at the.
But he was like that. He was like, "Whoopsie, I'm done. You guys can kill me. I don't care anymore."
God, dude, if you had fucked up that intimidation roll against Sebastian, he was gonna go off on you.
He was gonna kill me.
No, he wasn't gonna kill you, but he was gonna go off on you.
Okay, he can try.
He could fucking try, bitch boy.
I think it's so
Bag.
funny that Champagne's fucking expertise in intimidation.
Yeah, I think that from now on.
Bards,
he's
bards get so many fucking expertise.
Yeah,
do whatever they
Chase-
want.
Chase, you were asking me that. Why?
Yeah. I figured it's
Yeah.
expertise, but I asked you.
Yeah.
I was like, "Is it expertise?" And you're like, "No. It's And so I was like, "You're like it's jack of all
Proficiency.
trades." And well, I know. Yes, you're proficient and you have expertise. Yeah.
It's doubled. Yeah.
Yes. I know.
So
I know,
have
Queen. I
4
know.
plus 4 plus the charisma is 13.
Yes.
Bitch. Have that.
Yes, I was hoping you'd draw it.
Oh, he's
The
gotten so good.
princess says you will not die today. You will fight in the war.
I of you now.
I think. THNC.
Yeah. He doesn't know his power right.
Think of you now. Wolf. My God, he can write his name.
Yeah.
That's the first thing he practiced.
Fuck
I gotta
yeah.
keep on teaching
Those
Wolf
fucking
how to
Fs are
ride.
so hard.
I can't remember which way it goes.
That is so funny.
Remind me of teaching Wolf how to ride.
Yeah, because they're so close now.
I was gonna say.
They're like besties.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Maybe I'll kill each other finally. I think that from this point on, Champagne is only gonna be using intimidation. It's finally the moment.
Fuck.
I've been waiting for this. I've been fucking waiting to use this.
They're like weird and like
Fucking-
cold and rigid now.
Yeah, kind of.
Scary. I don't like it. I don't like it.
They never had that rift heal.
They're finally gonna get edgy.
Edgy champagne arc.
Nobody understands me.
What
I'm alone.
the fuck?
Huh?
I don't want to alarm anyone, but Diddles just made a post
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Holy
On
shit.
Twitter.com?
on Twitter.
We are so back.
Really?
Diddles. I don't know. Just go with
I
it.
don't know who's Diddles.
Just go with it.
Yeah, just fucking
don't.
go
Okay.
with it.
Diddles for real?
Just
Oh my
lean
God,
into it. Just
no.
lean into it. That's what I did. I
Oh
was
my
just like,
God.
yeah. I was like, holy shit, Diddles.
These two.
Oh my
posts-
God. Oh my God, guys.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is serious.
Wow. I'm
So what?
Diddles.
Beat me, take my blood, whatever.
I don't.
Wow. Why Daniel?
That's not Daniil. That's Diddles.
That's Diddles.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Oh my
I
God,
can't
I'm so
explain it to you.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's like Daniil Tom Hiddleston.
That is actually
In that-
true.
In that interview
There's
where
so
there's
many
nothing
fucking
behind his
layers.
eyes.
There's just so many layers to this joke. It's like not funny.
Okay.
It's just some
actually get
weird
it.
American person online.
Wow,
Wait, give me a second. I need to pee. I'll be back.
Oh my god, I was pissing this one.
Twitter says discover more, and then shows me this image of him with his teeth out.
Did you go back to Twitter just to, like, retweet it? He really is. Will you at least retweet our wedding pictures?
No.
Post it, please.
What? Oh yeah, there it is. These pictures.
I didn't have any good ones yet. I love the one where we're looking up at the camera.
These are good.
Now what? I drank all my alcohol.
Oh, well, Kai commented.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, the
Whoa.
guy's still alive.
Who?
Kai.
Remember Kai?
Oh
He's
yeah.
in the server, I think. Maybe he left.
Yeah.
Or the other
He
server.
is.
I see him online sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I follow his private. He is fucked up.
Oh no.
He's fucked up.
Yeah, he's got a fucked up.
Say a fucked up boyfriend.
No.
What'd you say? A fucked up what?
Life.
Oh, life.
Dude, my Twitter profile still says I'm 25.
Oh my god! I caught up.
That's so funny. That shows how often I use Twitter. My followers are like, you've been 25 for a long time.
Kinda sus.
Roller coaster right in the front seat. It keeps me hard in the rain.
Ugh. I did not like how I played tonight. Pissed.
Me neither.
Everyone was gagged. Shut up, guys.
I'm
Everyone
literally
was gagged. so-
still fucking gagged. Like, I can't say anything. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't care. I need to be better.
You were perfect, Miles.
No, don't patronize me.
I'm
You know, I'm not gonna shut down the the constant strive to do better. I respect it. But no, you did good, King.
We love you here.
I just don't know how Wolf would be vulnerable, you know?
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Maybe it's time to expand his vocabulary a little.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't had time to read!
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go against.
He could have read on his
I'm gonna
week
go
break.
against the people right here, and I'm gonna say, if this makes you feel better, Miles, you were terrible, man. Oh,
It is
is that
ass.
better?
No,
That was
that
kind of
was-
mean.
No, man, get it good. Shut up.
Oh, ew!
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm not talking
No,
about
YouTube recommended me a video about this woman like dissecting this guy's lump off his head.
Nice, but also ew.
That's romantic as fuck.
Just because I watch fucking horse hoof cleaning videos, they think
I
I want
know.
to all dermatology, and I really don't.
I also watched that one with the maggots in it. So sorry.
I did. Jay got a little hooked on horse hoof GP.
It's
and
fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
It's so
we were
good.
watching it, and he was like, "Oh."
You're like, I get it. I get it. I really like Nate the Hoof guy because he will do close-ups of them sometimes, of the wounds.
Ooh.
Right after he's like done cleaning them and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me see that. Let me see that shit.
He sprays the medicine in it, and all
Yeah.
the rocks come out.
Yeah. Hi,
All right,
Nate the Hoof
I'll-
guy here.
I'm gonna subscribe and I'll watch him later.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, guys, it's only 9:44.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Oh my god.
I was just saying,
finally.
I didn't know how long we keep going, you know, so I was like, I'll just get it ended there.
We could have gone all night, King.
Well, I can play super late Tuesday.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck yeah. Man,
Yeah,
these
'cause we
kids
might
have been
need
playing
to. We might need to.
1 a.m.
Shit.
God,
Might be a bit of a doozy next time.
Uh-oh. The assassins.
Uh-oh.
Whoa,
No.
whoa!
Oh, yeah.
You, the princess was a changeling.
Get out of my notes! Get out of my notes!
They haven't struck in a while. You're
Yeah.
right.
Well, no, the princess is the assassin since they're a changeling.
Whoa.
Wow.
We still haven't
No,
cut them.
No, she cut herself. Or maybe during the time we weren't there. Oh my god.
It's been a while.
Pascal's still running around.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours.
I'm cutting everyone next episode.
Don't you
No,
touch me!
I've been cut a lot, so.
No, guys,
don't
she's just
touch
gonna
me.
bleed sand.
Oh god.
I guess you
He
know.
bleeds
You
seawater.
know why I have to do this.
Ugh.
I really don't. Now you take one more step towards me and you see what happens.
You guys kiss passionately.
Sandor walks in.
Oh,
Oh.
He joins.
Uh-oh.
I'm into this, my guy.
Ah!
He wouldn't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was kidding, I don't know.
Yeah, he's not into turtles.
He's only into insect people.
Yeah, I think Sandor's preferences are a little muddled. So he could very well be into turtles.
Wait, maybe he's into turtles, but not into old people.
There you go.
Well, Nergash isn't
That's-
old.
He's,
He's a spring chicken.
he's a young turtle.
Oh god. You're in my mind.
I like that he doesn't like Sebastian. Sandor. I mean,
Who? Oh yeah. Interesting.
Well, that's a problem because we like Sebastian.
Yes.
I don't like
It's
Sebastian.
interesting.
Well, you don't like anybody.
What?
Well, you don't like anybody.
I love. Champagne loves everyone. Champagne doesn't have hate in their heart, at all.
So that includes Sebastian.
No, it's different hating someone from just not liking them.
You
Like,
guys,
you
did
can like
anyone?
so-
I'm sorry, Isaac,
What?
keep going.
like,
No.
oh, sorry. This is like. Quick.
Yeah, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with D&D, so please just.
Okay, like, you can like someone, but that doesn't mean you love them. Like, you can not like someone, but that doesn't mean you hate them. It's like
Amen, sister,
you know,
amen.
super
Not
long
true.
opposites. And fuck
I'm
you.
passionately in love with all of you.
Oh. For real,
Man,
for real,
when
my
we
God.
open mouth kiss last night.
That was crazy.
Whoa.
I almost walked out on Jay.
Oh my god. Wait, you
No,
guys.
I was
are,
gonna
like,
say, did anyone buy this fucking homunculus figurine?
Yes,
That was on who?
it was me.
What?
I should have given it to you. I should have given it to you when you were here. What the fuck?
Do you have it?
I have it. Yes.
Yeah, I was
have
worried.
it.
I was worried because it says purchased on our website, but I don't have it. So I was like,
I have it. I have it.
hope it didn't get delivered to the wrong one.
I didn't wrap it in, so I didn't want to bring it to the wedding.
That's fine.
I
Okay,
have
What are
it
you guys
here.
talking about?
Should I take a picture of it?
please.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
put it in here so Issa knows what we're talking about.